Hi guys, it's me Danielle Danibuttons and happy Thursday. I'm kind of dreading today's video. It's another throwback Thursday and right now I'm throwing it back to last year, 2020. Last year in December, I did a video series opening advent calendars. So I had like a few physical ones and I also had a coloring one, and I basically made it myself, and I picked out like 30 pages to color, and I put these little like homemade tabs in them, and I put the other half of the tab with the same exact sticker in my advent calendar, and every day I pulled one. If you were here, you know what I'm talking about. If you weren't, I have no idea if that makes sense. But basically, my goal was to color a page every single day. I did not. I did pretty good. I'm actually surprised at how good I did because I came up with this idea for this Throwback Thursday before I actually watched all those videos back. And when I was watching them back, I realized that I either finished a lot of the pages at the time, like I was intending, or a few of them I finished later anyway. So I think 2 of the whole books I finished that I had worked in last year. But anyway, I found one that I have not finished, and that's what we're gonna do. So, Throwback Thursday, a page I was supposed to finish in 2020. And as you can see, I'm nervous because it is Christmas Color by Number by George Tufexis. This is my first and only George Tufexis, and it is intimidating. And I did this much last year, and I have a few problems, including I stopped right in the middle of this color, and I don't know how we're going to find it, so hopefully we get close. I'm probably going to attempt to use my Cali Arts and see how bad it comes out. I know last year I was using a mixture of Cali Arts and of my Inkonic fine liner. Sorry, I was focusing on what I was doing, but I'm gonna try to use Cali Arts because it might be a little sloppier, but I feel like getting it done is really the priority at the moment. So we will see, but I'm getting right into it and we'll chat as we color, of course. Yeah, this book, like if done right, produces gorgeous results, but the problem is I don't know how to do it right. I've never finished a page, and I think the part of the problem, I don't like coloring in fine liners. I've learned that this year. I tried to do some other fine liner work. It's not my favorite way to color. It's just very scratchy. So I mostly use my fine liners for either flat out journaling or for like X method or circle method, like that. So that's another reason why I'm going to attempt to be using my Cali Arts just flat out. So we'll see how this goes. All right, so let's pick a big space so it looks like we're getting some stuff done. What is 24? That's the other problem, is the colors are on the like cover instead of somewhere that's easy to access. So yeah, they're just on the front cover. 24 is black. I can do that. I'm definitely, also, if you've never seen one of these books, the answer is in the front. So I'm definitely going to peek at the answer a bunch. And also, I'm not promising that I'm going to finish today. I'm just going to probably do about half an hour and see how far we get. And maybe this will end up being next year's Throwback Thursday too. I don't know. So yeah, I was really hoping that I would find like a fun color by number that I missed or something like that. And no, I did not. I did all the easy stuff. It was just this and like 3 other Creative Haven really intense pages. So it was very fun to go back and watch those videos though, because Noodles is prominently featured and she's very cute. And I just love opening advent calendars. And also I ended up last year filming some of like my personal advent calendar, and that was the first year I had done that, and that was really special, and now I think I'm gonna make that a tradition. So like I filmed all of us opening our presents on Christmas Day, and that's exciting. I know my cousins growing up used to film that. They like had a camcorder and I never had one, which obviously that's fine. But I remember they would always like film themselves opening presents and like we'd watch it later. And I just think that's a really special memory. And I don't know why I never did it. Like once I had my own digital camera, or especially like iPhone, I should have started doing that. So I'm excited that I finally did. And hopefully I will continue that tradition this year and into the future. But that's why it was very exciting to go back and look at the Advent videos. This year, I don't know if I'm going to have shown you any of my Advent calendars. But so far I say so far, I'm filming this on, let's see, November 23rd. So it is almost Thanksgiving. But so far I have a cheese calendar, a chocolate calendar, and a jam calendar. So I am like a cracker calendar away from having a daily charcuterie board. And that makes me laugh every time I say that same joke. So if you've heard that joke, I'm sorry, but I still think it's funny. All right, let's pick out our next color. So I see 5. What is 5? Light brown. What is 20? Dark brown. Great. If you just saw my last video, my browns are dying in this set of markers. So let's try something else. 21 is like regular mid blue. So this was supposed to be light blue, I think, too. Yeah, this was supposed to be light blue. And it looks like my light blue is lighter than my old light blue. But that's all right. So is this a nice medium blue? Yes. Honestly, doing it this way is feeling like a lot less pressure than I felt last year. So I don't know what that's about. Like, I think this is another one that like it looks so gorgeous when it's done that I'm nervous to mess it up or something. I don't know. Excuse me. Where else do we, what color am I doing? Wait, what color am I doing? 21? It's a little weird how the colors are like all over the place. Like they're not in any sort of order. So I am doing 21. Oh, the wheels are 21. Okay. Or at least a little bit. Hopefully I'm on screen. I will check in just 1 second. I think I was. I don't know. I also definitely just like pushed the book up a little bit at the end. I don't. Yeah, so I guess if we're throwing it back to last year, it's crazy how much has changed since last year and also not changed enough. So I'm not gonna talk about the pandemic. Don't want to get dinged, but I think you catch my drift. Luckily, my family is on the smaller side anyway, so we did get to celebrate together last year, and we will again. This year we're having Christmas at my house, and I'm excited. When is this video going up? This video should be coming at ya on the 16th. So we got 1 week to go, babies. Yeah. I'm very excited to be hosting, and I hope it goes well. So we'll see. I just am glad to use this opportunity to extra decorate. I don't see any of these colors. I think that's being the hardest part right now. Let's jump around a little. Well, first, no, I finished that. Okay. 23 is orange. Okay. Are you orange? Sure. So like the whole sky up here is 23. Might have to pull this closer to me. It also always makes me laugh, like my filming coloring style versus my personal, like, camera off coloring style, because I am so far away from this book right now. But I guess luckily if I get outside the lines or something, you're pretty far away too, so maybe you won't see it. Yeah, like I've mentioned before this month, I'm going to be a little bit of a tease, and we're probably only going to color for the half an hour. So if I'm not done, it's going to be a cliffhanger because I'm still a video a day. It's hard to finish every single page, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna do our best. Hopefully this will be done by the end of the month and you can see it in my wrap up. It's so funny because I'm filming so much in November that I won't be able to show you any of these pages because they would like all be spoilers for all these December videos. So I don't even know, like it's gonna look like I didn't color anything in my November wrap up because I filmed almost everything I've colored. And then in December, I didn't tab anything, so I'm probably not going to show you this stuff in December. So, oops. This one you might get to see if I finish it off camera, but I don't know. I'm really interested in your feedback from all these videos because I can't imagine, like, I'm worried that it's very annoying that I'm always like talking about my filming schedule and things like that. And I can't tell how much I'm doing it because I feel like the videos are so spread out. So like, am I doing it every day? Am I doing it every video? I don't know. Everything makes me nervous. This is going so much nicer using these Cali Arts instead of Ink Onyx. I don't know why I didn't just do this from the start. Like, if it gets a little bit over the lines, whatever. Like, I'm very much enjoying this process compared to when I was trying to do this last year. Whew. I don't know what else I was going to say. I'm sorry. What else can we talk about? Did you ever have one of these cars growing up? I feel like I might have. I don't know. I don't remember. I know at least one of my cousins had one because I definitely remember seeing them. And I also feel like it should be age appropriate for me, right? But I also might remember it at my cousin who is like 9 years younger. They've been around. They're still around, aren't they? I don't know. I apparently don't really remember a lot of the specific toys from my childhood because I talked to my dad and I was like, oh, like my cousins had so many of the like trendy toys and I didn't have anything trendy. And I was like, I'm not upset because the type of kid I was, I didn't really want the trendy toys, but I just am saying that I didn't. And my dad's like, what are you talking about? Look it up, look it up. And so like I looked up a list of trendy toys and I had a lot of them. So I think I just don't remember specifics. Or basically I didn't have hit clips and I apparently am still salty about it. But hit clips were dumb. Emily just talked about this in a video she just did, but just did in November, about how hit clips were cool. They weren't cool. They were dumb. Because you got like 30 seconds of the song. And that's silly. Obviously, that's what we had, so like what could you do? But I never had them. And I also feel like I remember them being like a lot more expensive than they needed to be. Because even if they were a few dollars, you didn't get the full song. Like, what were we doing? Yeah, I was never... being the tiny hipster that I was, wasn't into pop music until like 14 years old. I don't know. I just remember being like, oh, I don't listen to the radio. But whatever year You Remind Me by Usher came out, that is when I started listening to pop music. I was at my cousin Kevin's beach house for the summer, like I visited for a week or something, and I guess it was a holiday weekend, and they were playing like Z100's top 40 songs of the summer, and they literally just looped that playlist for the whole weekend, and that is when I first started listening to pop music. So I loved that song a lot. Then for my 8th grade graduation, my aunt got me a CD burner so I could make my own CDs. Because we had to like get the whole drive for your desktop computer to put that in there. Technology's crazy because I feel like if you're younger, you're probably like, what the heck are you talking about? But I also might feel like if you're significantly older, you also don't know what I'm talking about. Because, throwing things. It's just like, I feel like just a certain age demographic did these things. And then it changed it so quickly. Right, I don't see, do I see more? This is 23, right? Could you imagine this whole time I'm just coloring everything orange for no reason? That would be unfortunate. But yes, I used to mix CDs, of course, and they were very silly. I downloaded them all from LimeWire illegally or Napster. I'd get like Napster gift cards, and I would always like think I was so cool titling them. So I'd be like, oh, the ladies, and then it was like all female artists, and I was like, the fellas, and it was all male artists. And I would have like party songs. Also my signature, if anyone ever wanted me to make them a CD, the last track was always the chicken dance because I was obnoxious. So instead of like getting rickrolled, I would chicken dance you. Oh, hello.
Hello.
You're late for that other video, so.
No, that's not too bad.
You can look at it though, it's in that book. If you so choose.
I'll look at it later.
Okay. You're cold?
Yeah.
Put up the heat.
I did.
Ay, ay, ay. I feel like our house has no medium at this point, and by that I mean we're always freezing or hot. And I don't understand why we're so bad at temperature control. Especially we have 3 different heating zones. So like, it should be easy to hone it in, and yet it is not. All right, let's pick another color. Getting tired of orange. Orange. Oh, I see more. I don't want to actually miss anything. Okay. How about 15? 15 is magenta. That could be fun. What color over here is magenta? We got 10 minutes left. That's what I'm saying. Like, this does take a while. I think legitimately we've already made good progress. I feel like I've almost matched the amount I did last year, and I tried for like a few days to get this far. Hit clips. What else was I talking about? Oh, CDs. Remember when you could buy singles and it was just like the original song and 3 remixes? Those were good times. I think I only had 2 and they were both Destiny's Child. I had Survivor and Say My Name. Love both of those songs. I was talking about how I chicken danced to everybody. I don't know why I thought that was so funny. Like, I wouldn't even listen to it. I would also skip it. So I don't know what my deal was. Oh, another favorite thing, I made my dad a CD, and he had I'll Be by, like, Edwin McCain. Is that who his name is? I'll be your crying shoulder. That song. And for whatever reason, the download I had, probably the illegal download I had, was in double speed. So it was a very, like, ballad-like song, and it was like, I'll be your crying shoulder. I'll be... And I love it, because that's how fast I want to talk. So, but he didn't appreciate it. And I remember I once made like a mix CD as I had a friend moving away for high school. Like she was moving to Canada. And I made her a mix CD as like her going away gift. And I put so much effort into this CD, let me tell you. Whew. Like, I made the pamphlet that I used to get in the CDs, and I, like, wrote a whole page on the reasoning behind each song. And on her CD, since she was moving to Canada, I put, like, the Star Spangled Banner on it. What a punk. Also the chicken dance, don't worry. But, like, I did album art. It was intense. Oh, I hear Noodle sneezing. Sometimes she like lays on her back and it makes her sneeze. Is that normal? Do other dogs sneeze when they lay on their back? I don't know, but she'll sneeze and flip over. I feel like I don't really listen to pop music again now. I just don't keep up with it. I think part of it is that a lot of my music listening happens in the car, and I don't really go anywhere anymore. So I'm just not up with the pop music. I do watch a lot of TikTok though, so I get a lot of my current music from there, I guess. But only like tiny clips. Like sometimes I'll hear a full song and not even realize that it's the song that I've been hearing on TikTok. Hello, Noodle D. Are you all right? She's peeking her head out the door looking at me. She's in the guest room. She got punked because it was sunny, so she went to lay on the bed, soak up the sun, and now the sun has gone away and it is cloudy out. So she's changing locations. She's like, if it's not going to be sunny, I'm going to go somewhere more comfortable. I'm going to try to peek and see if I see any more 15s. Is there any near? Are you 15? Yes, that ornament is 15. Is that ornament? We have some 15s on the ornaments. Great. Oh, and the bow? No, the bow is 16. Just the ornaments. So what I might do is put a post-it in this book and say what colors that I used. That feels smart. Let's do one more color. Let's look over here and pick something good. I would like to do, I don't want to do the browns. Maybe I'll just do some red. Maybe I'll do some green. There's so much green that I just didn't finish, and it's annoying because why didn't I finish it? Let me see. Is this going to be light enough? So I already have the medium and the dark, so I'm going to have to try to match that when I come back. I might want even lighter. Is that lighter? I don't know. I think so, right? That's light, medium, and dark. Yes, so we're gonna do 6 minutes of light green. And then call it a day. Like I said, it might not look like much, but I'm pretty proud of the progress. The fact that there's progress at all makes me happy. I kind of thought this book was going to be forever neglected, but now that this went well, I might have to do another one this year. Obviously, I should probably finish this one first, but I definitely let myself get too stressed out by like picking colors and matching and all that stuff, but like the whole idea is that it's drawn in such a way that it's gonna look good, really, no matter what you do. So it's always frustrating getting stressed out by color by number. I'm like, that's the exact opposite point of color by number. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's Samuel. Okay, I thought that was Noodles making a lot of noise, and I was like, that's weird. How is she making these noises? But it was Samuel making a lot of noise. And he is known to make many noises, so. So yes, let me know if you have ever done a George Tufexis book, if you are also intimidated. Maybe he's your favorite. I don't know. I know it's still kind of like 50-50 whether people like color by number at all. But I also kind of feel like at this point that if you're watching me, you like color by number. Because otherwise, why would you put up with all my videos? I do a lot of color by number. So this, again, I just can't believe I put myself through all of that turmoil last year when this has been so much easier. Obviously, it's still super detailed and you kind of have to like focus, but I think another thing that the more you have done, the easier it is to see what's left. So I kind of feel like I did the hard part last year by really like making out what went where, and now it's just getting easier and easier. So those are my thoughts on that. I don't think everything is numbered. I think you're kind of like supposed to shade, and I don't really understand that aspect yet, so we'll see. I might just be leaving a bunch of white chunks that don't make sense, but I'm gonna finish the 11 on the tree, and then we will wrap it up. But I am pleased with our progress. I've said that already. But it's true. Like this wall's like done. That's pretty good. Big yawn, sorry. I think that's it. Wonderful. So I hope you enjoyed. I know this was kind of strange to just be giving like the middle of a picture, but I really think we can tell a big difference. I would, if I were you and cared. You might not care, you just watch the whole thing, but I would like scroll back to the beginning of the video and then back to the end and see how big a difference how far we've come. Like this whole thing, the background, got a lot of details done. I really just like the pink. I feel like that just made a big pop, which was nice. So that's it. That's it. I'm going to stop saying that. If you made it to the end, let's come up with a secret word. I mean, maybe just joy. I feel like that makes sense. It's right there staring at us. It wants to be our secret word. So yes, joy it is. So if you like this video, thumbs up. Comment anything you want to comment down below, including the secret word joy. Subscribe if you haven't. I'm a fun time, and I got more videos coming at you every day in December. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye, friends.